It's been a good week so far. Here we are driving off to dinner. You see some places still have their Christmas lights up, but here's what I've been doing for the past couple days. It's a ramen kind of night. Okay, we're gonna attempt to order off this kiosk here. Let's press a button. Nothing happens. Okay, so this one, new. What is it saying?
This one is extra noodle
Yeah, I'll try that. Extra noodle.
and the option.
I think I wanted all the same options, so then it's green to add.
Yeah, and gyoza.
Okay, this is where I tap my gyoza. Perfect, and then green to pay.
Yeah,
Okay, green to pay.
no coupon.
No coupon. Cash. Cash goes in the money slot.
Okay.
Okay. Get my tickets. Get that. And my coins. And I'm all set, right? I'm not entirely sure what is in here, but it looked delicious on the screen when I was ordering it. We'll eat it and see how it tastes. So that was probably some of the best ramen I've ever had, called Yokohama style, which is more of a creamier, heartier broth. It's the next night after ramen, and we're at a mall. We want to see if there's anything good for restaurants here, and maybe some cool places we can go shopping at. Seems like every time I come over here, I manage to find myself at a McDonald's. They have 3 different sandwiches to try, and I'm not sure which one I'll be getting. So, naturally, I had to try all 3 special burgers here, and the New York cheesecake McFlurry up in there. And I'm told the French fries are different here in Japan, so we're giving those a try as well. The first one up is chicken. It's the Mexican cheese chicken. Oh, look at that peel. Next one is the potato with beef and garlic mayo. Been munching on the French fries in between burgers, and honestly, they taste exactly the same. Final burger is the cheese double teriyaki, and you see it is absolutely messy. I'm gonna make a mess of myself eating this. Last for dessert, we have this cheesecake, and it honestly looks kind of sad in there. We'll see how well it tastes. So that was my McDonald's here in Japan. Overall, it was pretty good. The yellow burger there with the hash brown patty was probably my favorite. All that entire meal was like $8.29. So it was a good price, but it was still McDonald's at the end of the day. And you see sinks here, so when my hands got all really messy with that teriyaki burger, I was able to wash them up. They even have a little sink for kids. And this is just right here in the middle of the food court. This one takes the cake. That is the largest claw machine I have ever seen in my entire life. Part of me just wants to jump up inside of there and try to grab one of these by hand. That is incredible. I think my coworkers went over to that hobby zone that we see across the aisle here. We'll go check that out. Largely, this was a normal mall like you would see in the US, but one thing I did find was a normal sized grocery store in here. I unfortunately lost the footage, so I wasn't able to show it off, but having a full-size grocery store in the middle of a mall was something new for me. We got to sneak out for lunch today, and apparently this is ramen shop, not cafe. I have no idea what that means, but apparently we're getting some ramen for lunch. Someone suggested we come here for the rainbow ramen. Get in there. Press that. Press the button. Out comes our ticket. And that's what we bring to get our food. So here it is. Apparently each one of the different colors is a different flavor. Up on top is lotus root. And you take the noodles and you dunk it in the pork broth here. Let's see how this one is. Definitely a rainbow theme here at the ramen shop. And there's a little version of the beetle that's sitting outside. Cool place that I never would have thought was actually a ramen shop. My coworker here thought it was actually for like an auto repair type location. The ramen was great, but none of us could really taste the difference between the flavors. Here we are passing the shop, and then we're back off to work again. Tonight's dinner will be Japanese curry. I've had it before, and it's usually a staple on my trip. I'm excited to try this again for tonight. So here's the curry rice. Got the crispy chicken. Basically a hamburger patty. Got spiciness number 3 and a drink, all for $10. The curry rice was great. The spiciness number 3 was a little bit warm for me, so next time I might get a lower level. But we'll go back again later this week and try something else. Eating that spicy curry tonight reminded me that some of the best prepackaged ice cream I've had was over here. So we're gonna head over to Lawson's and see if I can find some of that same ice cream I got. Just found the ice cream section, so let's see if we can find the cone that was recommended to me and I had a year ago. There it is. Just finished my ice cream and I've been here for a week. That means it is time to do laundry. We'll be heading on down to the 5th floor. Check that out. Just got off at the 5th floor. We see we have vending machine and laundry. So coming across, first they're gonna be our vending machines. Around this little wall is our washer and dryer. Nice combination unit. So it'll be just put it all in and come back in about an hour or two. We have some instructions here, which I will have to take a look at a little closer and translate. And hopefully that's it. Come back in a little bit, grab my laundry when it's done. Just like that, movie magic, 2 hours later, and I have a sack of clean clothes. We made it to Friday. That means time to check out. So one of my favorite parts is you can actually leave your suitcase here at the hotel over the weekend while I go into Tokyo. And when I come back, we'll be able to pick that suitcase up again and check back into the hotel. These are just some interesting things down in the lobby here at the hotel. It's not really a gift shop, but it kind of is like a gift shop. So we're in a tiny ramen shop over here. Like, there it is. That's the ramen shop. So we're gonna go with the spicy option here. Hopefully it's not too hot. And taste that, see how it is. This is a mountain of ramen. Looks like a little egg in there, pork. I got spiciness. I know there's garlic, vegetables. Somewhere underneath there is a whole ton of noodles as well. It's probably the largest meal I've had for ramen. So that was delicious. My lips are on fire, but wherever this place is, check it out. It was so delicious. Oh, Right outside the ramen shop is a vending machine, and I could use my afternoon coffee. These are everywhere, and they're amazing. Bam, coffee. Made it to the end of the day. We're about to ride the train back into Tokyo and enjoy the weekend over there. We finally made it to the train station and the end of our week. We got to try some McDonald's at a local mall, and to be fully honest, I wasn't able to finish all those sandwiches. It was just a bit too much for me to eat that night. We were able to see a couple of different shops in there, and those were very interesting. We got to try some of that rainbow ramen. Next was some spicy curry that I partially regretted for the spice level, but the flavor was quite excellent. And today we were able to have some really spicy ramen noodles with a nice atmosphere. Definitely would recommend everything that I did here for you to try it yourself. Right now we're off to Asakusa to see what this next part of our trip has to offer.